Good morning, dear students. Here I am again with one of the important topic audit working papers. As per your kind information, this is our fifth class. From I'm taking this class since last 4 days, and this is our fifth class, online class, and I have been teaching this particular subject for BCom third year students who affiliated with MJPRU Mahatma Jyotiba Phule Rohilkhand University. And as per your kind information, all those viewers and the dear students who comes online and take my class, I want to inform them that if they want to connect with me on regular basis, they can connect with me through YouTube channel, and the link of that YouTube channel I'll provide you on my WhatsApp group. And my YouTube channel name is Prakash Gangwar. So if you want, you can directly go to my YouTube channel and have a look of the videos which have been posted from last 4 days. And mm, let's begin up. Let's begin with this topic, that is audit working papers. Audit working papers are the outcome of the documentation process. Working papers are record of various audit procedures performed, audit evidence obtained, allocation of work between audit team and members. Audit working papers are the documents and the evidence that an editor collects and retain with him during an audit. So, audit working papers support the work that auditor perform for providing the assurance that he conducts the audit in accordance with all applicable standards on auditing. So, as you can see here, audit working paper are nothing but they are the outcome of the work documentation processes. Working papers are generally they are the record of the various audit procedure being performed and audit evidence being collected or being obtained by the auditor, and whatever the work being allocated between the team members, audit team members. So that allocation of work also will be mentioned in the audit working paper, and evidence and other no important information are to be collected in this kind of working paper. So this working paper supports the work of auditor that provides providing assurance to conduct the audit in accordance with applicable standard on auditing. So it provides the applicable standard. It will provide with the help of working paper, auditor make it sure that work has been done in accordance with the applicable standards on auditing. So let's see, some working paper provide information on following matters. So let's see what exactly working paper does. So here first we can see here, first is information about audit team members and work allocated to them, information regarding unallocated work. This is the first information that we have got from working paper, that it will provide an audit team members and work allocated to them. So basic information will be given with respect to the audit team members and whatever the work being allocated between them, whatever the work being assigned to each and particular audit member, and information regarding unallocated work also, the work which has not been assigned, those work is also be those information will also be given in working papers, so that in future those unallocated areas of work will also be given a due importance. The second one is whether he follows all the applicable standards on auditing or not. So working paper also shows whether it has followed standards on auditing or not. So there is a standards on auditing. So those standards are the rules or the procedures or the principles, we can say, which have been followed or which must be followed while performing any of the auditing work. So it working paper make it sure whether those standards have been met or not, whether the work have been done with in accordance with that standards or not. And the third one is he properly plans the audit or not. So proper plans the audit or not, that also shows from the working paper. So working paper also shows if the audit work has been planned properly, then audit program copy will be there, and all the time schedules and time frames will be there, and who is being assigned and at what time he has to finish his work. So all the deadlines will be given in certain time frame, and what has to be achieved, and what will be the outcome from out of the work which the work have been assigned to each and every individual. So this is all what we can say as a planning. So this plans, if it is not there, that can be easily seen by these working papers. Then whether there was proper supervision over work performed, enabling the audit team members to be responsible for work performed by them. So proper supervision over the work performed. From working paper itself, auditor they'll be able to supervise their working team. Why? Because they'll be able to see that who is responsible for which work, and according to that, a particular member will be supervised, because the whatever the work has been assigned to them, they are doing it on time or not, and how much they have done, what is the status of it. All these things can be easily seen by the working papers. When an auditor undertakes an appropriate review or not, then it has been seen that auditor undertakes an appropriate review or not. Okay, so this can also be seen by the working paper, whether the evidence is relevant, sufficient, and appropriate to support the opinion of auditor. So whether the evidence is relevant, sufficient, appropriate to support the opinion of auditor, that can also be seen by the working papers. So working paper basically it also provides an evidence to support a particular issue, and that particular evidence is sufficient or not, that we can easily we can find out, we can easily judge out of the working paper. So it's an no duty of an auditor to have a look of the evidence and make a judgment whether these evidence are sufficient to prove any of the issues or not. We can divide the working papers into two parts. So working paper here we can categorize it in two parts: permanent audit file and current audit file. Permanent audit file contains information which is of continuous interest and is relevant in future audits. Information like articles of association, loan agreements, lease documents related to internal control of entity, record of accounting policies followed by entity on continuous basis, significant observation of previous audits. These are called permanent audit file. Why? Because this contains information uh, which is of no permanent, or we can say which is continuous interest for a particular auditor of a company. So uh, the information which has been given in this particular file will be, it will be useful for a long period of time. As you can see, information like articles of association. So what does articles of association contains? It contains policies and rules and regulation regarding the company. So article of association, rules, policies and all, it will be helpful for a longer period of time. So auditor has to see loan agreements, regarding loan agreements, whatever the loan we have taken from creditors, or loan from banks or other institutions. So those loan agreements will also be mentioned in this particular file. So up till that loan gets wind up, we have to see the loan agreement. So as per the terms and condition, are we paying an interest on that particular loan or not? So this all have been seen by the permanent audit file. leases, documents related to internal control of entity, record of accounting policies followed by entity on continuous basis. So observations have been done on part of this permanent audit file, so that this permanent audit file can be utilized for a longer period of time. The information which consists under this file can be useful for a longer period of time, and not for a particular auditor but for a particular company also. It will be very very important, or it will be very very beneficial to maintain such kind of file. And the current audit file contains information regarding audit conducted for the current period. So whatever the audit been conducted for the current period, it includes like information, financial statements and audit report of the entity, trial balance and worksheet, record regarding internal control risk of entity, external confirmation received, queries of auditor and reply received from the management. So basically we can say is the current audit file contains information regarding audit conducted for current period. So current period, we can say current financial period or current period, say for example month or 6 month or 2 3 months, or a period of 12 months. So this is called the current period where the information being collected, and these information will be like financial statements and audit report of entity, and trial balance, a worksheet, records regarding internal control risk of entity. So all these information will be there in the current audit file. So this is also important file which gives information on short no short reports, and it will be also useful for company and for auditor as well. So that's all for today. Let's wind up for today, and let's meet up for the next class as soon as possible. And hope you guys are enjoying my videos. And if you find any of the difficulty in grabbing any of the knowledge, then you can just contact me, or you can comment me on my comment box. um, my name is Prakash Babu. I am from Utkarsh Business School. I'm an assistant professor, and I have my own official WhatsApp number 6397635767. There you can contact me directly if you have any doubt. Or let's hope we'll meet up very soon with our next interesting topic from the same subject, auditing. So let's wind up for for today, and thanks a lot for joining me. Thank you.